not a big clunky printer of years past. No, this is top of the line, the HP Envy 7640 all-in-one printer, copy, fax, scanner that does it wirelessly. So you can do all those things. Every document and what you need to do with it can get taken care of on your HP Envy. And I'm talking about great design. We've got a bigger touchscreen display to make it easier for you. We've got its own printer, photo printer tray, so no longer do you have to switch out your regular 8x11 printer paper with your photo paper, and you can do it all effortlessly and remotely from your phone or tablet. It comes with software and services and includes something called HP Instant Ink, which actually, you get a month free of this. It's a printer that can detect when your ink is running low, and it will automatically reorder your ink and have it delivered to your door without you ever having to do the thing. Because how many times have you run out of ink when it's too late? How many times did you go to the place to buy your ink and you forgot what kind of cartridge you need? Those days are done. It's brand new today, and what a great value. It's less than $120. It's on a great easy pay, 5 monthly payments of just under $24, and we're not going to charge you a dime for shipping and handling. Here it is. We just did this as I was speaking. For all you foodies out there taking those great food shots, look at that. Yum, yum, yum. Let's do some noshing. That is beautiful. So a lot of features packed with the HP Envy 7640. Here's just a quick look at some of them, and we'll break it all down for you. How about you print? You copy, you scan, and yes, this is also your fax machine. You can now print photos, and you don't have to switch out the paper. It's got its own photo paper tray. You do it all wirelessly from your smartphone or tablet. A larger touchscreen display, 3.5 inches. It comes with an SD card slot, so the pictures from your camera, you can plug it right in, print straight from there. It's got your USB input and a dedicated photo paper tray that I was just talking about. Again, you add this all up along with the software and service we include that you would have to buy separately at the store. And while you're looking at an if sold separately price of $300 and $57. You're going to get extra cloud storage for all those photos. Again, you're going to get that instant ink for 1 month free to try this service. That makes it so easy to keep your ink filled, your printer running, and we do it with 5 easy payments. Again, less than $24 with free shipping and handling. This is part of our big back to school tech deal because we are getting closer to that time, and as a mom of 2 boys, I do so much printing with permission slips. I do so much printing with photos off the internet for the kids' school projects. And I still print directions. I know they live on my phone, but I can't see that small print on my phone. So I print out the directions for when I'm taking a trip to Boston or New York because it's got the bigger font that I need. So let me bring in my guest, Alex Abrahantes. He is the brand ambassador. He is the guru of HP.
How are you?
It's so
great to see you.
This is awesome. And
it's super awesome.
I appreciate it as a parent, but there was a while there before my kids were in school that in this modern day, I didn't think I really needed a printer. Like, so what?
Yeah.
And then I realized all the photos I'm taking of them are living and stuck and dying on my phone.
They are.
All the school projects that come up when the kids need to print out, sharks because it's Shark Week, right? We would, I was running to the store paying all this money.
And time.
Instead, I can now do it at home.
Exactly, you can. And I'm so excited that we brought the 7640, Stacy, because this really is our top of the line in photo printing. But it's so much more than a printer, and we're going to talk all about that here. There's so many great things you can do. And let's talk about the fact that it's wireless. These photos that I was sending from my smartphone. Yeah.
Oh,
so
I love it.
I recently went on a cruise to Cuba, and I took a ton
Oh, now I see
of
why we
photos.
have food photos.
Exactly.
Sure.
Plus, I'm kind of hungry, so I figured why not print them out? But this is great because instantly I'll look at this and I know this is, it takes me right back to that vacation, and I can share this with my family. Obviously, food is so important in my family, so it's something that kind of ties us together, and it's something that I can share, and guess what? This is a lab quality print, so you're right, I don't have to go to the store and pay an exorbitant amount of money. I can print this in the comfort of my own home from my smartphone.
Or tablet.
It's
so easy.
Right?
It doesn't matter if we're an iPhone user or if we're using Android.
Correct. I have an iPhone, I have an Android. If you have an iPad, if you have a Kindle, it'll work, which is wonderful. We have an incredible app, which we're going to talk all about. It's called the HP Smart App that allows you to do so many great things besides just printing, but we're talking scanning and I mentioned it before, this just isn't a printer. It does so much more, and we're gonna get to all that, and you're gonna see that this is something that when you have, you're gonna realize, oh my gosh, how did I live without this? Because there are times where you need to scan something, and you have that ability to do that here.
Or just make copies of something, maybe
Right.
of a receipt, of a tax return, anything like that.
Exactly.
Again, to be able to do it at a moment's notice in your home is just so much better than having to run out elsewhere. Let's take a closer look
Sure.
at the printer itself, because this is, again, top of the line. And I love the fact that this is HP. This
Right.
is the name that we know and trust. The HP, the same one making these beautiful computers and laptops.
Exactly. Yep,
Yeah.
that's us. So I'm going to take out some of these photos here. First thing I want to show you, this is so easy to set up. Long gone are the days where you had to call somebody over to your house to help set the configurations and everything. We could not have made it easier. And I'm going to share with you the 2 easy ways that you can set this up. So the first one is, it's right over here. It actually comes with the printer. This is your CD. All you do, put that into your CD-ROM drive, and then you can basically just use the drivers. I'm going to bring it up in case it's a little hard to see. So you pop that into your computer, and then your drivers are automatically connected. Now, if you don't have a CD-ROM drive, obviously a lot of computers are doing away with them. Maybe you don't have access to one. Not a problem. The printer will actually guide you to the HP website. It's 123.hp.com. Couldn't be any easier. And then you basically will download the drivers, absolutely free. And then it'll walk you through the process of setting up your printer if you want to connect it to your computer. If you just want to connect it, you can literally go through this beautiful 3.5-inch color touchscreen display. When you turn it on, it's going to walk you through the entire process, Stacy. It could not be easier.
Look at that nice colorful display too, which
And
is helpful.
Touchscreen, right? How easy is that? We live in a touch world. Now you no longer have to figure out and go through a manual to figure out, how do I copy? How do I scan? How do I connect to the Wi-Fi? So there's a lot of great features here, and we're going to go through each and every one. But I think it's important that we show the inside of how easy it is just to put the cartridges in, because that's really step number 1 after you plug the printer in. It's going to ask you about it.
And believe it or not, for me, it's where do I even put the paper in?
Oh, great
You know what I
question.
mean?
So let me first show you the cartridges, and
Okay.
we'll get right to the paper. So what you're going to do is you're just going to lift this up, and the cartridges are right here. And by the way, I love this because it makes life so much easier. I'm just going to bring this out a little bit. You've got purple, that's color, black, but have you ever wondered, what ink cartridges do I need? Well, right over here on the left-hand side, if we can get a shot of this right here, it tells you it's 62. So you can always see what color cartridge, or what number cartridge you need. It's always available in there. You don't
Good
have to
big
pop
bold
out
print.
the cartridge and take it with you. So you pop them in, you put in a sheet of paper, which I'm going to show you. It's going to calibrate the printer, and then you're off and running. So I'm going to take this out here.
Okay.
I'm going to bring out the paper tray, and first thing you notice, here's your regular 8.5 by 11 paper. You're going to put that in there. But did you notice this up top here?
Huge.
I love this. This is so awesome. So this is a dedicated photo tray. Right now, I have 4x6 paper in here, which is great because when I print from my mobile device, it's going to automatically know that I'm printing a photo, right? So look what I can do though. I can take out the 4x6, I can expand this, and then I'm going to go right back here, and I'm going to grab a sheet of 5x7. And now I have the ability to print either on 4x6 or 5x7. Just push it in there. I'm going to close this. And look, it automatically detects
Can
right
detect
there that I inserted 5x7-inch photo paper. So it really could not be any easier.
Does it
than that.
automatically default to the photo paper when you have it loaded?
If it's a photo, yes.
Okay, but how, like, so if I'm printing from my phone and say I'm trying to print a recipe from the website,
Right.
and I send it to the printer, and again, we're going to show you how to do that wirelessly from your phone or tablet, but say it's a recipe off a website, will it automatically know that it's going to need the 8.5 by 11? I don't need to pick and re-choose the size?
Correct. How cool is that,
easy
right?
is that?
It knows whether it's a document or it knows whether it's a photo, and then it knows the type of paper that's in here, and it's that simple. If you just want to hit print, it'll print and it'll default to what it knows that it is. If you want to get a little bit more fancy, and we'll show you here in a second with the HP Smart app, you can actually choose the paper size if you want to print for whatever reason on a different size.
Could I do an 8x10 glossy if I wanted to, of like the kids' school pictures?
You
for the
sure
new
can.
year? Okay, awesome.
Couldn't make it any easier for you.
Fantastic. Okay, so we know where the paper goes in.
Yep.
We know where the cartridges go in. And let me tell you, you're going to get 2 full-size cartridges right out of the gate. Remember,
Right. Right.
The purple's your color. The black, obviously, is your black. And it showed you on the inside where the color one goes in, where the black one goes in. This is called Insta Ink because for me, the biggest pet peeve of mine with a printer is every time I would go to print, I wouldn't know that I was low on ink until I saw the printout and went, oh, that looks awful. Or the color went down and all of a sudden my beautiful picture of my kids is yellow or pink, right? Something off. So Insta Ink helps solve not only that problem, but the other problem, if I could remember I was running out of ink, I get to the store, I didn't know I needed 62, and then I'm left. I kind of made that trip for no reason. So explain this. This is going to be a 1-month free trial service.
This is a lifesaver. It's a game changer. I have this. I love this. When you hear about it, you almost think it's too good to be true because how can the printer know that you're running low on ink and then it automatically shows up in your mailbox, right? Well, here's how it works. You select one of 3 plans based upon how much you print. And you can find all that information on the HP Instant Ink website. And it'll also be bundled in the printer. You'll get a card that explains the plans, very easy. So you select a plan, you connect an HP Instant Ink account, quick and easy to set up online. That allows you to monitor how many pages you're printing. It allows you to adjust the plan. And the printer will communicate with HP, let HP know if you're running low on ink, the cartridges will show up. That means if you're running low on color, the cartridge will get mailed to you before you need it. And here's the thing, you're not paying additional for the cartridge, you're paying for that monthly service. So it's not like you're paying every time a cartridge is showing up. That's the wonderful thing.
Oh gosh, it sounds even better than I originally thought.
It really is. So
nice surprise.
Imagine you go to the fridge and you've run out of milk, right? Wouldn't it be great if right before you're about to run out, someone knocks on the door, the milkman comes and hands you some milk so that you have it? That's exactly what Instant Ink is.
Or toilet paper, right?
Oh,
how about that one?
I think we got a new business plan here, Stacey.
Right, exactly. Let me just tell you, okay, so you'll get 1 month free trial of this. Now, here's the thing. You must cancel the trial before the end of that first month, or you'll be automatically enrolled in the selected plan, and the card you provided will be charged your rate by HP each month until you cancel. So if you're loving the program, guess what? You won't have to do a thing after you initially set it up. It'll just keep continuing for you. Now you can cancel anytime. Just because you get past that first month and you continue to enroll it, don't worry. 6 months later, 9 months later, 2 years later, you can cancel. You can even cancel the 3rd month, but it'll just start automatically enrolling. You'll just need to cancel. I have to tell you, wow. Top of the line. These are the best features that you don't see at this price point.
Right.
And this is why it's QVC2's big deal of the day. But just like our today's special value on the main channel, it's only good for 24 hours. So you got to get it before either it's gone, and we sold out of a big deal printer one time before.
Right.
Get it before it's gone, or get it before this time tomorrow when the price goes away. Remember, we're not going to charge you a dime for shipping and handling. This is on one of the best Easy Pays we can do. We only go as high as 6. And what is Easy Pay? It's ordering with a credit card and breaking up the price into a digestible monthly payment that costs you nothing extra. So you get it home for less than $24. You try it out. You have 30 days to return it if you don't love the beautiful prints of Miss Shishi Fufu herself, because the quality of the photos too are highly impressive. Is that scallop or is that like dessert? Oh, it's flan. Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy.
That's right.
If you don't love the quality, the ease, the convenience, you can send it back. But if you keep it, guess what? Then every month after, another $24 charged to you. Is that Wally? Or
That's
Mr.
Biggles.
Oh, hi. These are Alex's dogs. Again, for our fur babies, our real babies, our vacation photos. We're going to be coming to an end of vacation season, and let's preserve those memories. Let's get them in some frames and put them up around the house. Let's start thinking about making Christmas gifts and making calendars with all our summer vacation memories, which will be something you will do with the software that is included in our offer. And I just want to tell you the value of the Instant Ink. Okay, because I've done a lot of printing by going online and going to those different websites and printing out 8x10s. First of all, this is the quality of an 8x10. This is something maybe you have taken something similar, a photo, on the dream vacation. If you went to a store or maybe to another online service, an 8x10 like this in a glossy with this quality could easily cost you $5.
Easily.
Within the Instant Ink program, it would really break down to about 5 cents. even if it was $1, still, what a deal, because
is.
you have that monthly service. And you get to pick what kind of tier you want